friends, it's Mrs. Deal here with our science lesson for the week. So we've been exploring the land around us. We have learned about mountains, valleys, lakes, rivers, soil, and rocks. In this lesson, I want to focus on the bodies of water around us and how they provide us with natural resources. So natural resources are anything that people can use that comes from Earth. So that could be the soil, rocks, air, and water. Let's take a look at the river in our book. So taking a look at the river, we can see a river is a long body of water that flows into a larger body of water. When the river is flowing, it is carrying rocks, it's carrying sticks, logs from a tree, dirt, and sand. And as it carries those rocks and the sticks down the mountain, they are digging deep into the bottom of the river and into the sides, and it is making the river deeper and also wider. And we can see this river flows into a lake. A lake is another body of water that is surrounded by land on all sides of it. And we can see the river flowing into the lake. Lakes and rivers are important to the living things that live in them or near them. Let's take a look at the animals that live in or near the lake and river. So taking a look up here, we have a deer. Deer like to live around the river or around a lake. We also have a raccoon that is next to the lake and the river. Coming over here, we have a turtle on a log that is right by the lake. And we can also see a fish in the lake. Okay, these animals use the lakes and the rivers to make their homes. So the lakes and the rivers are important to these animals because they use it to make their homes. And they also use the river and the lakes to get their food in them. So the deer and the raccoon might come to the lake to get the resources from the lake to eat and also to drink. Plants also make their homes around lakes and the rivers, and we can see that with the trees. There are some plants growing in the lake, like the water lily and the cattails. So just like animals, plants also make the lakes and the rivers their home. And they also use the lakes and the rivers for their resources, such as the water to drink. People also use lakes and rivers to get their food from them and also to get their water from them. The lakes and the rivers are important to people to use the waters to maybe water their crops. We can see this gentleman here is fishing, so he is fishing for his food to eat. And we have also see some family, and there looks like there's a family over here, and they're using the water to play in and enjoy. And we can also use the water from the river and the lakes to drink them. So we can see that rivers and lakes are very important for all of the natural resources that they provide animals, people, and even plants. Because they are so important, we want to take care of the rivers and the lakes. I know we have talked about this with our Earth Day lesson, but some ways we can help take care of the rivers and the lakes are we really should not litter, throw anything into the lakes or the rivers, pollute them, or even disturb the animal homes around them. This will allow us and the animals and the plants to continuously use these bodies of water for their natural resources.